All right, welcome back again to part 3 of the Garbage Pail Kids meeting the Cadillac Cats. So what I had done was I drew out the atom bomb, but unfortunately he was too far to the left, and so I had changed my course to draw him a little closer to Riff Raff, because basically what they're doing is they're shaking hands. It's supposed to be the first time they're meeting each other, that kind of situation, okay? So when it comes to drawing a Garbage Pail Kid, like I pointed out in the first lesson when I was drawing the atom bomb, is that they're comprised of the GPK is 3 heads tall, so we're going to go 1, 2, 3, about right here. Okay, great. Almost uneven ground with Riff Raff, which is good. Then we're going to draw in the torso, which is basically the same height as the head itself. So we're talking like right around here. And it'd be typical of Atom Bomb shaking Riff Raff's hand because he seems to be a friendly character. He always has a smile on his face, you know, and appears very approachable. I'll say that. I'm going to erase this. Go ahead, draw in his legs. Go. We'll make it a little wider. Okay, and he's basically standing at a 3/4 angle. So I'll go draw his right leg. Let's say a little bit bigger than his left. Because he's standing at an angle. And that's what I'm trying to capture here. There we go. Erase all these lines between these circles. I think this will be a fun drawing because I've never seen anyone actually do this. And from my perspective, it would have been better than Garbage Pail Kids, Goosebumps, or whatever, because they're actually beating a group of characters who are similar to them, and they're pretty much, and they have a lot in common for sure. So I thought it'd be interesting to do a crossover drawing with the Garbage Pail Kids and the Cadillac Cats. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and draw in his what will be his right arm. Okay, his left arm, I'll just have him like down here somewhere, hanging down here. I could just have his left arm, instead of just have it hanging down doing nothing. Have him like patting Riff Raff on the back. You know what I mean? Like he's, as a friendly gesture, as a cordial gesture. You know what I mean? He's shaking his hand and has his arm touching his back. Okay. And we'll go ahead and draw his arm right here. Sorry about that. There. Looks better. So, there we go. I'm gonna make some changes along the way, so prepared for that. Okay, well, I'll go ahead and draw in his face. Okay, and I'll have Adam Bomb look at the audience, the viewer, you know, instead of at Riff Raff, you know, make it more political looking. Put a smile on his face. Because he's meeting Riff Raff for the first time, I figure, well, they're both happy. There we go. I erase these lines. We don't need those anymore. What I plan on doing with this drawing is, after I finish, is going over it with a 8B or 9B pencil. I was going to go ahead and go over it with ink, but I decided not to. And then color it with Prismacolor markers instead of making it into a painting. So it'll look just as good. All right, then we're going to go ahead and plug in the entire of the Adam Bomb character. And of course he's depicted wearing shorts. There we go. And his feet will be positioned in a certain way. It's looking good already. I'm beginning to like this. I can't wait to get started on the other characters, especially Wordsworth, Hector, and Mungo. If I can squeeze in Cleo, I will. So we'll just play it by ear. There we go. This will be one of the best drawings I've ever crafted, I'll tell you that. There's going to be a lot going on here. I'll have his hand covering up Riff Raff's. Okay, great. I'm going to draw his coat, jacket on his other arm there. Much like that. And then his suit. Okay, that's got to be acknowledged because that's his like trademark. Well, that's what he's noted to have, actually. this. Probably should have drawn his coat jacket first, but that's fine. There we go. One thing I like about his three-quarter stance is that I don't feel there's no obligation to draw in his entire uniform, you know, as he is in his typical position where he's sitting down and pressing the button, his blood is exploding, you know. So as I said, I wanted him to look at the audience. I'll try to get his eyes to look at us instead of that riffraff, and have riffraff do the same thing. That. Add in that sparkle. There we go. There we go. All right. I always got to kick off Atom Bomb. Now we're going to go ahead and draw his head exploding, because how are you going to recognize him if his head's not exploding? You won't know who that is. But before we do that, we got to add his ears. We're going to make his, well, the way he's positioned, we want to draw him one ear with one ear. Kind of like that. All right, so. There we go. I'm going to draw this part right here more bent, like more pointed to the ground, you know? Yeah. Just like that. All right. Now all this magma's coming out, it's, you know. Okay. And remember when I said that the bomb itself is basically the same height as the character, so we're talking like right here, proportionally speaking. Okay, I'm gonna draw that bomb. Well, the stem of the bomb, that is. It's going up like this. And we want that thing to come up about right here. It'll be an exciting looking drawing. That's for sure. You'll enjoy looking at it. Oh my God. It's like meeting someone new and all of a sudden they combust. No, that's pure comedy, I'll tell you that. Okay, great. Now we're going to go ahead and erase all the fencing that's shown within his explosion. It's all good. So I'm going to do it like this. It's like an opening right here. We should bring that down a little lower. dokie. My favorite part of drawing him was drawing these bits and pieces of his head flying about, you know. It's going to give those pieces some depth, at least some of them. There we go. There are lots of pieces flying about. Make that cloud a little bit bigger. There we go. Okay, great. Okay. Well, I hope you're enjoying this, you know, because I sure am. And I hope you can see it. My camera's a little limited as far as field of vision is concerned. Now we're going to draw, let's focus a little bit more on riffraff. Add some more detail to the fencing behind them, you know. Don't forget, it's supposed to look rugged.